PYLC day 2. Let's get this.
You know what I'm saying? You follow me? That's what we should be doing. And yet all we're doing is we're spending time trying to get them to fall more in love with the Christian culture than the Christ of their culture. They are having conversations that many times our ministries aren't having. And many times we preach messages and we answer questions that they're not asking. And we got to get to a place in our lives where we see the signs of the times and we do these things. And I'm not the only one talking about it. Check it out. A Generation Z study by Barna talks about all this. Meet Generation Z by James Emery White talks about all this. It's stuff that is happening in Christians. The church by and large has always said, well, God will power us through this change. Well, what if God actually wants us to be salt and light in the midst of the change? To bring greater change and to bring godly change instead of just powering through and being faithful.
All right, so far day 2 has been really good. Last night was amazing. Today he got into a little more of the like Meet Generation Z stuff. Meet Generation Z is actually the book I'm reading right now, and he referenced it and kind of went over a bunch of that stuff, of just how they're different. Honestly, for me, like, yes, there's new information, but so much of it is just show me that I'm not crazy. I'm just seeing the trends and seeing what's coming on and reacting and responding to accordingly. He told the story about church in Japan, how they basically, not a church, but the AG in Japan, how they ignored these changes because they were happening there 10 years ago, and how they went down from an average of 30 students per church to an average of 0.7 students per church. You're on this journey with me, man. You're gonna keep seeing all this. You're gonna keep seeing the stuff we're doing. As I get more and more comfortable with it, as I'm sharing more and more with you guys, and as I'm doing more and more, that alone has been worth it for all this. And we still have like 3 sessions to go, so I'm gonna head back in and catch up with you guys later. So I had a couple hours to kill, so I stopped at an Arby's so I could get this vlog edited and then maybe get some of those wedding photos worked on, because that's just killing me. Those 2,000 photos are taking forever. Computer's kind of wasn't working super great, so I decided to do an update, and I've spent like the last hour just catching up on Cody Warner vlogs as my computer updates. It's almost done. It's almost been done for like 20 minutes. Man, this Arby's had like a full to the floor urinal. I have not seen that in such a long time. Like little kid status. This hurricane is really messing with my shots. It's about 6:30, so I'm gonna head over to, this is the second time I'm recording this, by the way. I'm trying to play it off like it's the first. My camera shut off again. So I thought I had that fixed, but apparently not. Then I'm like paranoid, keep checking it. Anyways, I'm gonna head over there, I'll swap out lenses, get my 75 to, no, some 75 to 135. Otherwise I'm not gonna shoot much with this 10 to 20 millimeter lens over at the bowling alley. Hopefully they have good food. I've been told they have good food, or at least they're gonna have food. And then I'm gonna cut some inspiring B-roll and then maybe throw in a couple words of wisdom and be done for the night. Sign off for the episode. Sounds like a plan. Let's go do it. It up. We're bowling. Hit out a little early. Wasn't the first one to leave. It's 8:30. I was here for like an hour and a half. I did an entire round of bowling, I guess. I did the whole game once. I did 10 things, 10 times. I threw the ball 10 times. Threw the ball more than 10 times, but you get the point. Anyways, they just stopped. They were like, what is he doing? They just stopped and checked it out. I'm really good, guys. I had no idea. I got 78 points. That was like, ooh, more than I ever got in basketball. This must be my sport. All right, guys, I did promise you some sage advice, so here we go. Before doing something you're not sure about, stop and ask yourself, would an idiot do this? And if they would, you don't.